Today I'm going to be telling you what your Mario Kart character says about you. I've seen a lot of these videos online, and they all kind of suck, and I figured I could do it better, not only without a script, but also drunk. Like, a lot of these videos are like, oh, if you play Luigi, you're probably like a little brother, and you get scared easily. Like, if you just describe the personality of the character, that doesn't really count, does it? So I'm going to be getting super specific with these. If you play as Mario, you're probably like someone's grandma, and your grandkids handed you the controller and they were like, pick a character, grandma, and you were overwhelmed by everything on the screen, so you just kind of pressed A, and this is who got locked in. If you play as Luigi, I don't really know how to describe it, but you definitely shop at Kohl's. Like, you're a very understated kind of guy, but you know, you're probably pretty chill. I don't mean any of this derogatorily. If you play as Princess Peach, I don't know how to describe this, but there's like a spectrum where at one end you have total girly girl, all pink, you know, and then at the other end you have super goth, you know, works at Hot Topic, tons of piercings, all black all the time. And if you play as Princess Peach, you are at either end of the spectrum. If you are anywhere in the middle, you play as Rosalina. If you want to play as Daisy, you're a fucking nerd, okay? Like, let's just call a spade a spade. You don't have what it takes to be Princess Peach, and you know it. And props on you for knowing it, but you don't have what it takes. So you settle with Daisy. If you play as Tanuki Suit Mario, who even are you? A furry? People that play Mario in the Tanuki Suit exist? You've got to be a furry, right? That's got to, like, or you're just like, you want to play Mario, but you don't want to be normal Mario because that's too basic. That'll apply for a few of these, but that's the only reason I can think you would ever play as Tanuki Suit Mario. If you play as Princess Peach but Cat, everything that I said earlier applies to you, but you're also just like, you have just so many Squishmallows. Like, just like an unfathomable amount. Like, you bring a guy back home and he's like looking at the door, like that many amount of Squishmallows, like a red flag amount of Squishmallows. If you play as Birdo, you're probably pretty chill. If you play as Birdo, I love you. I said it. I love you. He's not even my favorite character, but just like as your personality, like I love you. If you play as Yoshi and you're a guy, you probably grew up like on the GameCube. You probably wear cargo shorts. You know that meme where it's like the cargo shorts and then the Zelda shirt? Like, that's you. If you're a woman and you play Zelda, if you're a woman and you play Yoshi, you're probably a lesbian. If you are Toad, you know, if you play as the Koopa Troopa, who are you? I don't even know what to say for some of these characters, because you play as the Koopa Troopa, have the backbone to play as Bowser. You know, what are your insecurities inside you that you feel like the best you can do is Koopa Troopa? You know, work on yourself. Talk to a therapist. You deserve better than Koopa Troopa. If you play a Shy Guy, you're giving off big non-binary energy. Probably also a little on the nose with this one, but probably super introverted. If you play as Lakitu, you're a fucking nerd. Who plays as Lakitu? You think you're fucking special just because you play Lakitu? You'll fuck yourself. If you play as Toadette, you're probably a little sister. I feel like Toadette is like the designated little sister character. Like, more so than Luigi is the little brother character, Toadette is the little sister character. If you play as King Boo, you are pimpin'. I don't even think I need to elaborate anymore. You are pimpin'. If you play as... what the fuck is this guy's name? If you play as Petey Piranha, you should not be allowed within 300 feet of the school. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So change that character. If you play as Baby Mario or Baby Luigi, I don't know what to tell you, man. Why? Who plays as these characters? I think that this kind of goes back to that whole thing of wanting to be Mario or Luigi, but not wanting to be basic. I don't know. I feel like that's a weird one to pick. I kind of same, I'd say kind of the same thing with Baby Peach and Baby Daisy. Well, why would you ever pick these characters? And Baby Rosalina, she's also a character in this. I just like, I don't know how to describe it, but I do get like pick me energy, like pick me girl energy. Yeah, no disrespect to the ladies out there. If you play Golden Mario, you are the biggest fucking nerd that has ever existed. Go outside. You just want to flex how cool you are. Look at me. Oh, I play Mario Kart instead of going on dates. Who do you think you are, buddy? Alright? Let's calm down here. And if you play Rose Gold Peach, I don't even know how to get Rose Gold Peach. Is she by default? If you play as Rose Gold Peach, you're a sociopath. You probably have severed heads in your fridge. There's a fly going around. I wonder if it has passed the camera in a way where you guys can see it. But there's a fly in here. If you play as Wiggler, I don't know how to describe this, but like Wiggler's like the same vibe as Yoshi, but in like a bad way. You know? Like, I don't know if I want to hang out with someone who names Wiggler. If you play as Wario, you think you're so fucking funny, don't you? You think you're so cool. If you play as Wario, you think you're the talk of the town. Everybody loves you because you're so funny and quirky. No, you're not Mario. You're the fat Mario who likes to fart because you're so funny. If you play Waluigi, you are sexy. It's as simple as that if you play Waluigi. Look at this man. Look at him. You tell me you play this guy and you're not sexy? You're sexy if you play Waluigi. If you play Donkey Kong, you're probably so chill. And you're like what Wario wants to be. The guy who plays Wario, you're like what he wants to be. And maybe this is projecting because Seth Rogen played him in the movie, but I do think you smoke weed. But you're just like effortlessly cool. If you play as Bowser, you are a dad. I feel like everyone knows this is the designated dad character. If you are a dad, you play Bowser. If you are not a dad and you play Bowser, check up on some of your exes. You never know. If you like dry bones, you probably listen to like Radiohead, you know? And you probably have like a 5th grader's idea of what's cool. If you play Bowser Jr., you know, my mom plays as Bowser Jr. I don't know if that's like a universal thing where it's like my mom's do Bowser Jr. and the dads play Bowser. That's a weird dynamic, right, though? Because like that's like husband and wife doing father and son. That's probably not what most people do when they play Bowser Jr. You probably, if you're Bowser Jr. though, you probably are like, I feel like that's like still like a middle-aged woman and you picked Bowser Jr. because you think he's cute. And you don't know who he is, but you're kind of like, oh, he kind of looks like Bowser. That's who picks Bowser Jr. If you're dry Bowser, you're so cool. You're so cool, dude. I know that's what you want to hear, and I'll tell it to you. Just, between us, you are so cool. You didn't pick wet Bowser like those fucking losers, those dads. You picked dry Bowser, and you're so cool for that, dude. And you also probably try your ass off at this game. If you pick Kamek, you have no respect for yourself. And you probably were bullied in school. And to be honest, you probably deserve to be. If you pick any of the Koopalings, why? I don't know. I feel like the woman one, whose name will be on screen now because I don't know it. If you pick her, you're probably pretty cool. You're a gay icon, possibly. But I feel like everyone else here gives little brother energy. Again, more than like Luigi. Like these are the little brother energy characters. God, there's so many of the Koopalings. The glasses one is pretty cool. If you pick the glasses ones, you're cool as fuck. You don't need to pick a Mario Kart character that you give a shit about. You pick this guy because he's badass. I don't even have a lot to say about the rest of these guys. If you pick, what's Peachette? What's her name? Like the Toadette, but Peach? You're like a child, right? No self-respecting adult is picking this character. I think this should go without saying, but I am doing this for adults exclusively. But, like, I don't think any self-respecting adult is picking Peachette. Maybe it's just, like, you want to be Peach, but, like, you don't want to seem basic. So you pick Peachette. But otherwise, who's picking Peachette? This is a crazy inclusion. If you pick an Inkling, you spend too much time on the internet. Probably on websites like Tumblr. You, at least at one point in your life, said stuff like awesome sauce. Sorry. You know that, like, poster that's like, I play video games not because I have no life, but because I have many. That's, like, your personality encompassed if you play Inkling. If you play Villager Boy and Girl, you're probably a couple, and one of you picked one of them and then said to the significant other, hey, pick Villager also so that we can match. I don't want to be, like, sexist and be like, the girl picks the girl villager and tells the guy to be the guy. But, like, you know, if you play as Isabelle, the only other game you own on Switch is Animal Crossing. You probably bought your Switch for Animal Crossing. You might not even own Mario Kart. You might be playing it on someone else's console. It's basically what I said about the Animal Crossing villagers, but, like, maybe you're alone. You know, maybe you don't have a significant other. Or at least they're not playing with you or not willing to match with you. But really the only character you give a shit about on here are the Animal Crossing characters. So you picked Isabelle. If you play as Link, I feel like Mario Kart's not your thing. And you might like Nintendo games, but playing Mario Kart was not your idea. Maybe you're into Smash or something. But, like, you're playing Mario Kart out of spite. Like, you want to go along with your friends, you know, you want to have a good time, but, like, if it was up to you, you would not be picking Mario Kart. If you play as Diddy Kong, I feel like you have ADHD. Like, I feel like you are on TikTok in between the rounds of Mario Kart. If you play Funky Kong, well, realistically, if you played Funky Kong, you probably grew up on the Wii. But otherwise, you are everything that the DK wants to be. You are DK, but, like, 5 times cooler. If DK maybe smokes weed, you definitely smoke weed. If you play as Pauline, I don't know, like, why I think this, but I feel like you're mean to, like, waiters and people in the service industry. You know? Like, you just kind of snap at them really easily if, like, your food comes out cold. Also, you're probably the type of person that, like, downloads Tinder as, like, a game to, like, validate yourself and see how many likes you can get. And if you play as a me, it's probably because you collect amiibos, to be honest. Like, you have, like, a cool amiibo costume. And if you don't collect amiibos, you love yourself. And that's beautiful. To be honest, that's beautiful. Thank you for watching the video. I am normal now, as you can obviously tell. This is my first video on the channel. I don't think all of them are going to be like this, so maybe don't subscribe if you exclusively want drunk Mario Kart content. But hey, you're here, stick around, maybe I'll put something else out that you like. This video is brought to you by my Etsy shop. Oh, I sell stickers. Look at this one. This is Mario related. You like Mario if you watch this whole thing. And if you don't like Mario, I've got, look at this, Smiling Friends. Jerry Seinfeld. Not a big fan of him as a person as of late, but, like, the show I really like. Oh, look at this cute little guy. Isn't he so cute? I've got other stuff too, but, you know, check out the Etsy shop if you want some stickers. Otherwise, thanks for watching. This is my first video. Isn't that so exciting? You're here at the first one. You, when I have a bajillion subscribers, you're going to be like, I remember this guy when he was drunk talking about Mario Kart. And now he does videos where he crashes Lamborghinis into each other. Isn't that exciting? Subscribe if you want to, I guess. But yeah, see you in the next one.